But with all the event speakers. We have meetings the first and last Sundays of the month, the second Thursday of the month.
Okay, my name is Tonya, and I can't believe it with all these writers here, that I'm the only one to get up and read an open mic. Shame, guys. Shame. I get from the American, from some poetry society, I get poems and every day, and this particular society said, write it 100 words and tell us something that you've read that we've sent in the last couple of years. And I thought, oh, well, I'll do this. And I wrote this, and so I will read what I wrote, and then I'll read what I sent into them, because this was considerably more than 100 words. Why I Like the Moose by Elizabeth Bishop. A journey with a moment of joy. Late afternoon, an old blue bus heads west, windshield flashing pink as it goes down hollows, up rises. Fog moves in, settles on hen's feathers, grey cabbages, a woman shaking out a tablecloth. The bus stops for a lone traveller as he says goodbye to 7 relatives, for a woman with 2 market bags. The passengers settle down as the bus enters the woods. Quiet conversations run together. Suddenly, the bus stops with a jolt. A moose looms in the middle of the road, approaches the bus. A voice, "They're harmless," as it sniffs the bus's hot hood. It's seen, high as a church, homely as a house, felt to be otherworldly. The bus fills with a sweet sensation of joy. As the bus moves on, passengers strain to see the moose on the moonlight street. And reading this poem, I too am on a journey, pulled in by Bishop's vivid storytelling, but in memory. Also on a journey I made years ago in a battered green bus driving through the semi-desert hills of central Mexico. The bus, windows all open, was hot, crowded, noisy, stopping for lone figures who seemed to have risen from the apparently uninhabited hills. One woman climbed on with 2 hens in her apron, sitting down heavily in the front. For some reason I felt isolated, sad. Suddenly, the driver took a turn sharply, and a large watermelon rolled from the back of the bus, under the seats, between legs, avoiding outstretched hands. Shouts and laughter greeted it, and the hens, startled, flew clucking out of the apron and scuttled around, shedding feathers. More hands reached for them. The bus slowed. The melon was picked up and handed back to its owner, looking surprisingly undamaged. And the chickens, having lurched into a corner, were caught, rewrapped in the apron, and crooned to. Nothing unworldly had happened, but there was a sudden silence, everyone looking around, smiling, laughter beginning, and I felt included in this communal joy. And that turned out to be 319 words, which certainly wasn't what they asked for. So this is what it ended up as, and actually they did take it and they're going to send me a free book. Why I Like Elizabeth Bishop's The Moose. Late afternoon, an old blue bus heads west, windshield flashing pink. Fog moves in, settles on hen's feathers, grey cabbages. The bus stops for lone travellers. The passengers settle down. Quiet conversations run together. Suddenly, the bus stops with a jolt. A moose looms in the middle of the road, approaches the bus, sniffs the bus's hot hood. Passengers whisper, "High as a church, homely as a house, otherworldly." The bus fills with a sweet sensation of joy. I see it all, I feel it all. I am there on that journey with its moment of joy. Thank you.
trick on any of that.